As we finish our course and you go off into your summers and recharge, I challenge you to commit to yourself. How can I be a healthier person next year? I'd like to start by just asking for some forgiveness because what I'd like to do is I'd like to read it. I wrote it yesterday and it's early here. So I'm simply just going to read out my pearl of wisdom, if that's okay for everybody. Um, so I'm going to start with my background and my year to provide some context for the pearl for today. Currently, I'm the director of high school counseling at Saigon South International School in Vietnam. Saigon is my fifth international school. I started in Doha, Qatar. I then moved to Munich, Germany. From Munich, I moved to Singapore. From Singapore to Rome, Italy. And from Rome, Italy to Vietnam. All of my 14 years, I've been a comprehensive counselor, meaning that I work with students both for their university and career trajectory, as well as their social, emotional, and academic health. Now, these 5 moves around the world have given me a great cross section of international education. There have been amazing things I've seen and been a part of, and of course, there's been challenges. My headspace this week has been split between PTC, being with my family on summer vacation, and a major tragedy that just happened at my school over the weekend. In fact, I started my year in Vietnam supporting a neighboring international school that was in the midst of a tragedy. So I effectively started and ended my year supporting my community through a tragedy. When asked to share a pearl, I thought not so much about a pearl, but maybe a reminder. When I do PD like this PTC, I always get excited about what I can bring back and share with my school. And we work in busy international schools. And I find we do so much. We have so many initiatives, daily tasks, meetings, changes, additional responsibilities, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm often guilty of power walking through the halls trying to get to my next meeting. And often I do so without acknowledging where I am and why I'm there. I'm at a school, not the Pentagon, and I work with students. Having this cross section of international experience and understanding helps my place in such. And sometimes I need to remind myself why I'm here and who I'm here to serve, and that's the students. And as I do, especially in my role as a counselor, my pearl for today, or my reminder, is to take some time and look at well-being. Well-being for yourself and well-being for your students. It sounds like such a basic request. However, for me, these tragedies that have occurred this year are a stark reminder to go back to the basics and first and foremost reflect on how are you looking after yourself and how are you looking after your students. Start by reflecting on your own health. How many sick days did you take last year? How did you go about your days with energy, vitality, and excitement? What changes do you need to make? How can you make more time for yourself? Don't feel guilty in doing so. You'll be a better educator, better parent, better spouse, a healthier person. The most effective leaders I've worked with were masters of self-care, nutrition, exercise, balance, and boundaries. What about the students you work with? How do they feel? Are they healthy? Do they have balance in their lives? Do they sleep well? Eat well? Are they supported at home and at school? If you don't know, ask them. We conduct a yearly well-being survey at my school, and it's always revealing and enlightening. It enables our faculty to stop and reflect. It enables us to target interventions that are responsive to their needs. As we finish our course and you go off into your summers and recharge, I challenge you to commit to yourself. How can I be a healthier person next year? What can I take off of my plate and not add to it? How can I encourage my students to be healthier? How will I know when I need a break? How will I know when my students need, how will I know what my students need from me and my colleagues? No matter where you are in the world, this thing that we're all doing called school will not work well when we and our students are overburdened. Rest well this summer and take a good look at well-being when you return.